Hi, my name is Anita Kunz, and I've been an artist and an illustrator for many years. Today, I want to talk to you about failure and rejection because there's a lot of rejection in the art world. I'm going to show you some of my New Yorker covers and some of the rejected ones, and I think there's a huge difference you'll see. Um, so Oh, I started working for the New Yorker in 1995, and these are some of my successes. This was called Mohawk Manhattan. This is called Tut's Taxi, and I was kind of interested in the idea and in the gesture of hailing a taxi in New York, and it looked vaguely hieroglyphic to me. So this is a Christmas cover. Most of my work has to do with ideas. I'm influenced by things that happen around the world. For example, this one has to do with the coming water shortage. And I wanted to make a cover about it, but I didn't want it to be too, I wanted to use humor as a little bit of a subversive element. I've done portraits of presidents. I've done funny things. Here's a climber. The New Yorker is interested in things that I'm interested in, which is social and political issues. A Mother's Day cover about cloning and whether, in fact, it was something conceivable. Here's another president. This was when the United States invaded Iraq. And another Mother's Day cover, just something, a little humorous nod to being a mother. This was something I did when the soldiers went to Afghanistan for endless tours of duty. It's called Silent Night, Endless Fight. Another one, this was when George Bush was not terribly popular. This is a kind of a later one. And this one is called, I wanted to call it Three Visions. It's the way that, it's about the way that women present themselves throughout the world. A 70s, Eustace Tilley. And this is one of my last ones. This is Kim Jong-un, obviously. It's called Dangerous Toys. Unfortunately, the students who graduated last year had to do so in quarantine. And so this was a nod to our brave students. And now the rejection. This is kind of the interesting part. So for every cover I make, there are so many more rejections. This one of Newt Gingrich was rejected. This one was rejected at the very last second, unfortunately, about gun control. This is a little bit like about how it works. This is Marie Antoinette baking cake. So the first is a sketch. The second one was when they actually commissioned it, the art, and this is the final thing, and this was also rejected. I mean, there is never any rhyme nor reason to why they're rejected. This is Tiger Woods. I mean, this is a mad cow. Sometimes in hindsight, I can see that the ideas were a bit silly. This is when Greece threatened to leave the European Union. This is a Valentine's Day cover, The Birds and the Bees. Lance Armstrong's steroid scandal. And there are any number of topics that I'm interested in making art about. Basically, this was about the swine flu, and this is called Endangered. I think this is. I mean, some of these ideas I think are still relevant. This is, here's a bee among all the other endangered animals. This is Queen Elizabeth of England, the Queen's longest run. Again, for me, it's all about ideas. It's always about ideas. The execution is secondary. This is about the garbage patch in the Pacific. I wish they would publish this one. I mean, I think this is something that's obviously very current, this subject of Freudian slip. This is about Mexican immigration. I mean, some of these I really do like. I have no idea why they weren't published. I don't really take it personally. I understand that there are a lot of people submitting ideas. So yeah. When Sarah Palin was around, she reminded me so much of Betty Boop, and there's John McCain. So again, I don't know. During Obama's presidency, I don't know why they didn't do anything about the Tea Party, the Mad Tea Party. But anyway, and here's another Obama and John McCain rejected cover. Um, and here's this one I really wish they had done. This was about racism, and here's somebody cleaning the statue of Lincoln. Obama bashing. So you can sort of see the success to failure ratio here. I mean, I really, the numbers of covers I actually get published compared to the number of covers that I pitch, it's there's quite a bit of a difference. This one was I thought was too strong at the time, and now I think it's almost it almost presaged the Trump era. Anyway, of course, everybody thought that Hillary would become president, so this is called Extra Baggage. And Hillary as a character in The Handmaid's Tale. I took this is the very famous Barry Blitt cover, and I sort of did my own version about what, what these people, that their stereotypes that these people were, kind of suffered. I don't think I did any published Trump covers, but there you go, Trump and Melania. This is called Robbing Hood, another rejected cover. There's, again, trying to identify what is currently in the news. This is called Misappropriation. And this one was about cancel culture, something that I pitched a while ago that they didn't go for. And of course, there's so many, ideas about COVID that I pitched. This is called Herd Immunity. Who knows? Maybe they'll publish them again. Endless ideas about the dirty oceans and climate change. And, again, this is really what inspires me. What inspires me are the things that go on in the world. And I love making pictures about them. And that's what I do, whether it's about healthcare in the United States or, something that I pitched for the cartoon issue. This is about the melting of the polar ice caps. And, I just want to say thank you so much to Francoise Mouly, who is the incredible art director and covers editor there. And, without her, I wouldn't have had all of these successes, basically. So please follow me on Instagram. I also want to say one more thing. I think it's really critical to realize that rejection it's not really a big deal in the arts. There's so much of it. And again, don't take it personally. It's almost kind of normal in the arts. Just remember that the Beatles were rejected by Decca Records, who said they have no future in show business. Steve Jobs was fired at 30 years old from the company that he started. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for having no original ideas. Oprah was demoted from her job as news anchor because she wasn't fit for television. And Albert Einstein's grade school teacher said he'd never amount to much. So if you've never failed, you've never tried anything new, keep trying, keep being creative, and don't worry about the failure, just keep going. Thank you so much.